İyi akşamlar ve hoş geldiniz. My wife, Carolina, and I have the great honor and the immense pleasure to warmly welcome you all, fellow Italians, Turkish friends, and diplomatic colleagues, to the celebration of the Italian Republic. First of all, to address a special thank to the representative of the Turkish government, who honor us with his presence. Thank you so much. I would also like to express my gratitude to all our sponsors, which have made this event possible with their support, as well as to all the embassy staff for their work in organizing this Italian evening. This is the first time for me and my wife to celebrate our National Day in Turkey. I am proud and enthusiastic to represent Italy in this wonderful country that has welcomed us so warmly. Your large presence today is a tangible example of the closeness and affinity between our countries. Long-standing friendship based on mutual respect and sincere understanding of the other's point of view, and forged on our common Mediterranean identity. Perspective, the Turkish-Italian cooperation represents a unique example in terms of solidity, continuity, and opportunities for the future. Last year, with almost $20 billion of bilateral trade exchange, Italy was the fifth largest commercial partner of Turkey. The number of Italian companies in the countries is continuously growing, and joint venture and partnership between Italian and Turkish companies ensure increasing mutual advantage. There is plenty of example, from the automotive to the food industry, from defense to banking sector, not to forget the opportunities to strengthen our commercial cooperation also in third markets. Meanwhile, Turkish investments in Italy show a very positive trend as another example of this vibrant partnership. Today we are presenting Innovit, our yearly magazine, this time dedicated to innovation and scientific cooperation, and realized together with Tubitak, an area of particular interest both for institutions, Italian and Turkish companies, universities, and research centers. Investing in innovation means investing in the future and greatly improve our partnership. Italy and Turkey are strongly committed to international stability and peace, and closely cooperate within the NATO framework, sharing a common vision on security issues. We face the same threats arising from instability in the Middle East and Mediterranean region. Italy attaches great importance to Turkey's security, and therefore has recently decided to extend the deployment of an Italian squadron of surface-to-air missile platform in Kahramanmaraş. Of our relations is also the integration process of Turkey in the EU. I strongly believe Turkey full membership in the EU would represent a win-win scenario for both sides, and Italy remains determined to fully support it as it always did. We commend the fact that joining the EU remains a strategic goal for Turkey, and we welcome the renewed engagement shown by Turkish authorities, hoping these efforts will contribute to overcome the obstacles still impeding a further deepening of relations between Turkey and the EU. Recent years have unfortunately not seen the progress which are needed, and too often the merits of mutual cooperations between EU and Turkey were overshadowed by misunderstandings. Despite obstacles and shortfalls, the European integration process maintains all its potential, especially in ensuring a better life to the next generation by promoting stability, spreading democracy, fostering economic development, and defending human rights, freedom of expression, and rule of law. Italy wants to see Turkey as an important part of this positive game. International and regional challenges, joining efforts is, I believe, the only way forward. The immense results achieved by the strategic partnership between Italy and Turkey represent a reality for today and a guideline for the future. In thanking you so much for your attention and for honoring us with your cherished presence, allow me to address a few words in Italian to the Italian community. Cari connazionali,
Good evening. Dear Ambassador of the Italian Republic, dear guests and friends. First of all, by the occasion of the National Day of the Italian Republic, I would like to convey our deep congratulations and best wishes for the National Day of the Italian Republic on behalf of Turkish people, my government and myself. On the other hand, I would like to congratulate dear Ambassador Galliani for his appointment being the Ambassador of Italy in Ankara. Success for you. Turkey and Italy always having wonderful bilateral relation on the commercial and economic basis. And we wish we should keep going on these success stories. On the other hand, as Mr. Ambassador underlined already, we always feel support of the Italian government for the Turkish government, Turkish people for the integration of the EU. Thank you very much. We have signed the JETCO agreement 2017 in Istanbul, and we believe the JETCO agreement have significant contribution to our bilateral economic and commercial relations. I wish to be able to have the second session of the JETCO meeting this year together. On the other hand, our Turkish people recently accelerating their activities and investment in Italy as well. And it is going on. Turkish companies and reputable Italian contracting companies having the joint venture worldwide indeed. And we believe that there is a good opportunities and we can extend that partnership within the third country, mutual projects in Balkan, in Middle East, in North Africa, Central Asia and Caucasia as well. So it will bring both countries benefit for the success stories within the third countries. So I would like to repeat again, congratulations, National Day of the Italian Republic and the dear Ambassador. And being the Turkish government, we always support and will be behind support of the Turkish and the Italian people to increase their activities, investment side, trading side in both countries. Thank you very much.
Is another field of great common interest. I witnessed a strong request of Italian culture in Turkey and vice versa. From the academic world, with many exchanges of professors and students, and the increased interest in the Italian language, with over 15,000 Turkish students who study in Italy, to archaeology, from music to contemporary art. And in this regard, I invite you to admire inside the residence artworks presented in collaboration with Istanbul Area Art Gallery.